helping us reconnect back into our child heart space. First thing I like to do when I do this meditation is to sit however I'm comfortable. It does not have to be cross-legged. You could lie down with earphones in, you could lay upside down if you want to. Whatever is going to make you feel more comfortable, whatever is going to make you feel the most safe, whether that's huddled up in a ball or laying down in a blanket, whatever it is. We're going to go back to a time before everything. Now, even in the worst situations, there is going to be at least, hopefully, at least one memory, one feeling where you felt like there was no worries in the world. Even if it's when you were a toddler. I have a memory of just simply, I was like 2, and I was walking from my house with my parents, with my mum and my sister and my brother, and we were walking just down the road to my friend's house because it was his birthday party. That's all I remember, but that's what I like, because it's one of those memories where it's not tainted by anything. There's nothing attached to that memory at all, and the feeling is pure. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to breathe and trying to find that memory or that feeling of something that feels pure. Or even if you can't, imagine what it would be like. Imagine if absolutely nothing bad had ever happened. You have never experienced anything. Imagine that you see a child down the street and they're running and playing and smiling and laughing and doing somersaults and cartwheels and throwing mud, and their parents are just there watching them and smiling and enjoying the peace of children. What I like to do is to give that feeling a home. Because a lot of the time, we are told that we're meant to be growing up. Even as a kid, we get told to act our age. We get told that we need to grow up, or you know better, or you know better than that, you're old enough to know better. And what I want to say to those people is fuck off. And I like to think of every single person that I see as if they are in that child space. They're part of my imagination. So right now I'm looking outside and I see my cat, I see my washing on my line, I see my neighbours' houses, I see the grass, and I see people. And from my child space, I am imagining them all being a part of my imagination. They're all a part of my head. They're my imagination. And what that means is that I can control everything that happens. I could go out there right now naked, and that's going to be a whole thing too. This is about remembering the little things that make life good and wonderful and happy, and trying to let go of the things that don't. And that doesn't mean being in denial, but it just means we're actively taking that choice right now to not think about it, don't worry about it. It's already happened. There's nothing you can do. The toy that you loved, the person that you loved, they're gone. There's nothing you can do about them. That's part of the imagination. But right now and pick up a dandelion and blow a wish, and I can smile at that. And that's in my control. And I can look at the birds and I can think about what it would be like to fly and what that would feel like. And would I fly up into the clouds, or would I fly like through the trees? Could I fly long distance, or would I be more like a bird where I'd have to take a break? Or would it be like Superman? And lay in the grass and imagine that I'm as small as a ladybug, and that world, in my eyesight, is all that exists in the moment. Sometimes we need to bring it right down. Because everything else is made up. This is the lie that we're told. And we're told to grow up, and we're told to be adults. Is that it's all made up. Governments, societies, money, religion, laws. While there are reasons why these things exist, there are also great detriments for those who are pioneering the new age, the new stage, the new life that they want to live. And the people that can still use their imagination, we feel this burden because we can feel the difference. We know we're different. We know we're either connected to the energy, the source, we can tap into it the way that other people can't, that they're closed off. Or we know that if we just had enough people, we could change things. We could make things better. If we could just talk to people, we could just get people to see. But this is why being in a child space is good too. Because if you can't imagine something, you can't create something better. I went to the park today and I got on the swing. My kids were there and they were off playing happily after a little bit. I had to push them on the swing, but recently had surgery, so I can't do too much. But I went and I got on the swing and I looked up at the clouds. I just watched the clouds and I turned my head back. No one was there. Just me. I was laughing at myself. And then I remembered when I was a kid and I would go to the playground and I would try and swing it side to side so that I could twist it around. And there was at least 50 people in that playground. And I bet I look like the biggest doofus. But you have no idea the joy it made me feel. There are little things we can do every day to ground ourselves. Take our shoes off, go walking. We don't need to stress so much about the expectations. Everyone's expecting everyone to act in a way that they all don't want to act anyway. Why not at least have a little bit of fun? Now that we've relaxed and we've thought about it and imagined, I want you to go do whatever you want. Go do something that makes your inner child happy.